If you're under the age of 18, click off the video now. Anything seen or shown in the video is only for tobacco purposes and for tobacco only. That being said, please enjoy the video. Anyways, we have a pretty interesting story time. It's the time I almost thought I was about to get arrested, and it's a pretty interesting time. It involves one plug that I really don't talk to that much anymore. So if you guys do like content like this, please make sure to like and subscribe. So this story time takes place back in 2020 when Hurricane Ian was coming to Florida. It was pretty bad for Fort Myers. I will say Fort Myers kind of got fucking leveled after Hurricane Ian. So yeah, that was pretty bad. But this story time takes place back in 2020. It was a day before it was about to hit. And I was staying at my grandparents at the time, but I had my place all bunkered down. Everything was fine after the hurricane. Not really anything much happened to my place besides a couple broken fences and all that. I realized I was running low on weed because I was just preparing for just the hurricane, and I completely just forgot I ran out of weed. And so I decided to hit up every single plug I knew, and eventually I came down to my last option, which was the very unfortunate option. But hey, it was also beneficial as this did create this story time. So my last option was a guy named Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Now, this is not his actual name, but it is just a character name. So Jeff, yes, insert meme there, was a old coworker at my old job. And yeah, he was an alright guy, I guess I would say. But I did not want to buy weed from this guy again, because every single time I would get some weed, it would either be some small ass nugs or it wouldn't be the amount I paid for. And this would definitely be one of the times where I was not satisfied with the weed because of how everything went and because it kind of just ruined my taste of the weed, I guess. But anyways, he was my last option, so I hit him up. He said he was out of weed, but he was about to get some from another plug. So I was like, alright. He said he would come pick me up. So about 20 minutes later, pulled up and I hopped into the car and I saw two other people I knew as well. We're just gonna call them John and Dan. Now, John was sitting on the left passenger side and Dan was driving us while Jeff was on the right passenger side. So anyways, we were all having a good time while we were on the way there, and Jeff kept telling Dan where to go as we neared the plug's house. So as we turned onto this dark road on Martin Luther King Street, as soon as Jeff said that's the house, I looked and saw a cop car. And Dan pulled into the backyard of the property, so we were basically blocked in and the cop car was kind of behind us. So I was a little sketched out, and so was Dan and John. And so Dan tells Jeff to hop out of the car and go meet the plug because we were all kind of sketched out, especially with the cop car behind us because it actually looked like a setup. So Jeff hops back in the car and says the plug's apparently around the corner of the property. So we reverse the car, we go and meet the goddamn plug, finally get the weed, and then he does, and then we just leave Martin Luther King Street. He drops me back off at my place, and I look at the weed and I realize that yeah, I did not get an ounce. I got a half of some smalls that were not really the best thing ever. But the point and the moral of this story is do not trust that sketchy ass plug ever again, and do not try to resupply before a hurricane is about to hit a day before. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a pretty short story time. I like to keep things short. Hey, maybe that's just me. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the new story time, and I hope you guys have been enjoyed listening to me speak. I also did get a new microphone for the videos, but it's mainly going to be videos. Also, I might be doing some live streaming as well. I was thinking about streaming on Twitch or maybe on YouTube. Tell me what you guys think about that. I'll keep you guys posted on Twitter if you guys do want to know. But with that being said, remember to stay stoned and baked.